Right, we're back with these guards, and I've been struggling with this. I've done everything, and I still haven't got the science skill to craft the sleeping drink. And I've done everything that I can see on here. See, it says prepare the laced drink. But I don't have the skill, and I've got no way of figuring out how to get the skill. So I've been around, checked everything out, done everything I could. Apparently, if you've got the coat, you managed to sneak in the side and got a coat, you don't need it. So we're going to find out. I'm not sure if I've got the coat on or if I actually sold the coat. I think I've got it on. We'll find out.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
So there you go. You didn't need that potion at all. And I couldn't craft it. I mean, I never got the skill. And I don't know how you get the skill. That's the weird thing. So what was the point of telling me to craft it in the first place? Because, like I say, I've got nothing else to do here. Look, it's all done. Or all was done. That's just the captain, and we need to go on the boat. That was prepare the thing. And this is just inform the porters. There was nothing else to do. So I just don't understand why they'd want you to tell you to craft a drink and then you can't actually do that. Maybe it's an oversight. I don't know. Or maybe there's some special thing you could have done to get the potion.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Reputation +2. Hold on. Just that one. Let me talk to the quartermaster. It's got to be that now. That's the only thing that's left. Of course, we're getting on the ship. Oh yeah, we've got a new guy here as well, which is this one. This is the cousin we just rescued him. I didn't bother filming that, but we just paid a couple of bandits who took him 50 gold, but I got 100 gold out there building, so it didn't really make any difference. We got our gold back. And the other thing you can do is, I don't think I've showed this, is if you go in here you can actually change characters. I don't know if you can actually use these characters or just set them up with armor, swords, you know, just like your own character. As soon as you come out you always go back to him, I think. Let me just check. I'll go to him and escape. Yeah. So you'll always come back to this character, but you can set your characters up, which is pretty cool. Right, let's find this guy again. Ooh, the box holder. Just gonna quickly check around. I left a lot of those boxes at the first because I wasn't sure if they'd think I was stealing, but they don't seem to care anybody, so we just take it all. I don't know how much stuff you can carry either. I just keep grabbing it all and been okay so far.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
About the cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay, we'll have a quick look for this cabin boy before we go. Then we will definitely be going. That might be what stopped me getting that thing, because there was another mission which I saw it, but I completely forgot about it when we first spoke to him.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Well, he wasn't the person I wanted. They're down here. I say they're down here, they're not down here. How do I get... I can get through this way by the looks of it. Aha. Might be some boxes. I think I've been here.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Oh, crikey.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Well, that didn't help. Any good stuff in here? Oh yes. Oh yes. Gold coins and a sailor's coat. And I got my sword out again. Which way are we going to go? It's because I keep double clicking on things instead of just clicking once. Bad habit. That's why I keep drawing the sword. Okay, in the back. Any shinies? Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny. Interesting. Right.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it.
Well,
We need to lift the
obviously.
veil on this.
This is dragging on a bit. E. Where am I going? Straight up. To the tavern, I think. Yeah.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Behind me. Aha.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Nort that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Who are all these people? All around me like what's going on? Okay, so we go all the way up there now. It's giving me the runaround. I don't like it when they give me the runaround. I like to get on with things, and sometimes these things drag on. I like a storyline, but I don't like to be, you know, things to drag on or games to be artificially lengthened by making you run across and back and forth across the maps needlessly. Right, where are we?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
What, in the wall? Where is she? Upstairs? There's a miserable bunch here. Right.
Oh,
I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Now the question is, do we leave him behind, or do we look for him? Because are they lying? Did they actually take him back against his own will, or did the Naughts really do the old whatever they called it? They used to walk in, blackjack you, and kidnap you and put you on a ship. That's how they used to recruit, apparently. Back in the day. Looks like we're just going to leave him. So, okay. Looks like we don't. Whoa, hello. That's a good way to walk. Cold coins. Old another jacket. To sell some of this stuff soon again. Oh, people, out of the way. Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Back we go. Right, finally. We can probably get going.
Sir? Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Teer Freddy.
Yeah.
My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Naughts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Naughts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with this cabin boy thing now. We'll leave him here. Plus, if he's a wealthy merchant and he's his father, then he will do alright. He'll grow up and he'll do his own thing. So, there you go. How the hell do I get to that ship? Come on now. Let's have a look from up here. It says to, oh, down there? Which is definitely over this way. No. Oh, for goodness sake. Sometimes this map must be, oh, I don't know. We'll go around this way. Hold on. There we go. Symbols. Nice ship.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need boots! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Holy crap!
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Ooh, that was lucky.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Maybe not. How the hell am I supposed to fight this thing? I paused it. Oops. Hold on. Quick attack. Kick. Kick. And do furious attack. Q. Potions. I've only got one. Oh no, I've got 10. Health potion 0. What's that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, 0. That's how you do it. Got it. Damn it. So I need one more hit.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Damn straight it was. So, ship's repaired already by the looks of it. Or are we going to need a new ship like that one over there? So, that was cool. Speak to Kurt. Okay. Okay, about the boat. Ship, should I say. Looks like we're going to be taking this one.
Gentlemen! Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Right, well, that's where we're going to leave it until the next one.